Hello, this is Robin with TMI Gifts, and we're going to do a how-to video for you today on making this patriotic wreath. We're going to start with our square 24-inch base silver work wreath. We're also going to use our 20-inch Americana netting. We're going to use our 4-inch jute burlap ribbon in the blue and in the navy. We're also going to add in our red, white, and blue 4-inch ribbon. This is a velvet and it is wired on both edges. We're going to finish it off with our flat flex tubing in the white with the silver glamour in it. To start with, we're going to take our working wreath and our netting, the 20-inch. We're going to just add this to the base. Start by bunching it up in the corner. We're going to start on the corner of our wreath since we're using the square. And I'm going to work from inside edge to outside edge on the 2 rings on the wreath. We'll just go back and forth, repeating the same steps, moving from inside to outside on the wreath. And if you'll notice with this wreath, since it's the square wreath, I'm being very conservative with my netting. I'm putting it in looser than we normally would with the big puff because I really want to reiterate the squareness of my wreath. If you do it puffy, which is okay too, you use more of your netting, but you also lose the shape of your wreath. This being a square wreath, it gives it some unique values that you don't see everywhere. Gives you a little something different that you can add to your door. Okay, we're meeting back up where we started from on our wreath, and what I'm going to do here is my very first starting point of my wreath is where I'm going to finish it at. Using about the same amount of netting. We just simply cut that off. And you go through and just kind of pull and shape the netting until you have it the way you like it to be. Then we have the base on our netting, just the basic square form. With it being a tighter weave, like I was talking about, you get more emphasis on it being the square wreath as well. All right, then the next step will be to take our ribbon and we'll need to cut it into 16-inch strips. You can cut each one of those. I have pre-cut some for us, but you just pull it out, cut you some 16-inch strips on each one of these 3 ribbons like we've done here. We have the red, and what I've done is just cut V's in both ends. A simple way to do that, fold it in half, and then fold it in half again and give it a cut. When you're through, you have both ends cut the same, and it's all symmetrical, and it all looks really nice. And what I've done here, I have got 4 pieces of each color. The red, white, and blue, and the blue as well. And what I like to do is alternate the order in which I use my ribbon swatches, just to give the wreath a different look, a little bit different feel, add some little depth and dimension to it. Now what you'll do when you take your 16-inch piece is just come right in the middle and squeeze your fingers together. You have a nice little tag. Take another color, lay it right on top. Pinch it together in the middle, just like you did with your first one. You're holding it all together in your fingers there. You're just bunching it up and you're holding it. Very simple. You take your 3rd ribbon, and you can do these in whatever order that you like. Placing that on top of it again, and you're holding all 3 pieces of your tags of ribbon in your fingers. Now what you do now is you take these tags right here where your fingers are holding, and you'll place it in the wreath, in the prongs where you tied your netting in. You just place that in there, and you take your fingers of your wreath, you twist that around, and it ties it into place. Straighten it up, spread it out just a little. That's our first section in there. This is a very quick and easy way to put your work together. And that's where we stand so far with our tags of each of the 3 ribbons added to, and we did all of those tags in one step, adding it to our wreath. You could do them one at a time and stack them on there if you wanted to. I just find it easier to tie it all in at one time. You have one tie that way. Okay, the last step will be to take our flat flex tubing. This is available in several different colors. This is a great add-in for any of your projects that you do like this, or for gift wrapping or anything along that line. What we're going to do is make a simple loop bow, okay? Leave approximately 6 inches or so sticking out. You're going to pinch that up in your fingers, just like we did with the center part of our tags that we put on to the wreath. Instead of cutting and making tags here, what we're going to do is the loop bow. So you fold that right back against your fingers. You gather that up so that you have the loop there. You do it on the opposite side as well, so you have approximately the same size loops on each side. I like to do about 3 to 4 loops on each side because we want a nice show of this when we put it in our wreath. We're going to make 4 of these. And you can tie this off and you have a pretty little bow that stands alone. Or you can do what I'm going to do and tie it into your wreath the very same way we tied in our tags, is use the wreath garlands that come attached to your wreath form. That way you don't have anything extra added in. So we'll just layer that on top of the empty spot above your netting. Just tie that on. You're twisting that garland around just like a bread tie. And we just fluff that out, and we've got our pretty little bow attached in our wreath there. We're going to add a few more on here. Have that trimmed off. And there's our simple, square, patriotic wreath. Very Americana. Great for any time of year, but especially Memorial Day, Veterans Day, Labor Day, 4th of July, any and above. We have lots of different things that you can add in as well. We've got these cute Firecracker Sprays. They're really, really cute. Be a great add-in. To add them in, you just simply stick it into your wreath through the back side, twist that around. No need for glue, no need for any other kind of ties. You just tie that in, and then you just straighten it to where you want it to be. You could also add in some nice different printed ribbons. I've got a few different ones for you to look at. I've got this nice polka dot that's a denim background. Would make a great addition to it to give it a little more depth. Bandana ribbon, really pretty. Also this floral print on the denim background and the red and white chevron, which is always popular. If you wanted to add a different kind of ribbon in, I'll show you on the denim polka dot. I cut the 16-inch tags again and did the same thing with cutting my V. Just pinch that right in the middle, lay it on top, right in. Makes a pretty addition. Gives a little more dimension. And that way you can personalize it yourself, and everything isn't just cookie cutter, and everything doesn't all just look the same. See how the difference those polka dots made, it just makes it pop off of there. You could also add in some Gerber Daisies. I've got this really nice Gerber Daisy in white. It would be really good to add this in along with your Firecracker stem. And you add it in the same way. You just slide it through your wreath. So your stems are coming out the back. You just slide that in and tie it on. Bend your stems around where you want them to lay. Makes a great little add-on for that. There again adds a little more depth, a little more personalization to your work. We've also got a couple of cute Santa hats. This one is a fabric hat, and I've stuffed it with paper. It would be really cute to add this right into the center of your wreath. You just add it in and give it a little tie on with some of your ribbon, some of your flat flex that you had left. Just put it around here and tie it on. I have that one as well as this one, which is really cute. It's like a foam core with the glittered look. It's a hard, you just set it right in the center of your wreath too. Give it a little more depth and procession. I've also got these other great ribbons, this sparkly red and white, red and blue. That would be a great add-in as well. Add a little more pizzazz to it if you want a brighter, more fun look. And I've got this 6-inch designer netting in the red, white, and blue. This is called Old Glory. This is one of the patterns we designed in-house here at TMI. If you have any other questions on any of the items that I've shown in the video today, visit our website at tmigifts.com. Give us a call at 1-800-869-3395. Thank you.